All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go again with comrade Kamala Harris. Ain't it funny that they said that Donald Trump didn't accept the election results, but now they don't want to accept the 2024 results. They've been making up every excuse in the book. Donald Trump won by a landslide, winning every single swing state. And these people, now Kamala Harris and her people that she's sending on TV trying to say Joe Biden should step down. She pretty much trying to stop Donald Trump from taking office, and she's trying to get installed as president now. So all of her people, because remember, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they've been going back and forth. Both camps been going back and forth ever since her loss. And now it's getting to the point where she's sending her people on CNN trying to say that Joe Biden should step down and go ahead and install her as president now. Like, these people are ridiculous. I don't know what's wrong with them, which we probably do know what's wrong with them. They ain't got it all. But yeah, think about this. These the same people that say Donald Trump didn't accept the 2020 results, but these the same people now not accepting the 2024 results, where Donald Trump won in a landslide. And now they want to make up every excuse. That's the reason why I say these people are hypocrites. This is what they do. They want to say Donald Trump did something, then they'll turn around and try to do the same thing if that's the case. Like, it just don't make any sense at all. We definitely got to check this out. I want more people to see this video to see how delusional Kamala Harris advisors are. Like, these people are ridiculous. And like I said, she's sending these people to say this. So you telling me now they trying to force Joe Biden to step down right now and go ahead and install her as president? Like, come on, get up out of here. This woman been giving everything her whole life. She ain't earned nothing. Nobody voted for this woman. She was just installed. Now they trying to install her again. Like, get up out of here with that. So like I said, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. That way you can stay up to date with everything that's going on. Shout out to the ones that always watches the entire video. It really helped the video get out there, especially the ones that always stay to the end. So shout out to the ones that always stay to the end, and let me know in the comment section that you did stay to the very end. And please hit that like button as well. That's very important. Without further ado, let's go ahead and check this out so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about. It's coming from Black Conservative Perspective. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. Let him know in his comment section that I sent you, all right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight to it.
I think part of what Donald Trump did is that he leaned into a lot of the institutionalized misogyny as a way to try to neutralize her effectiveness. So she was a super effective speaker, really galvanized voters in a really important way. And what the Trump campaign did, and I think ultimately they were able to, was they flooded the internet with over-sexualized images of her.
What?
They spread lies about her romantic history.
Oh my.
And they attacked her husband too, right? They sort of did a full court press on the institutionalized misogyny that is very much a part of American life, and they brought that out. And you'll remember, he ran this bros campaign, right? A campaign that was largely sort of anti-woman in a way.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We have to continue our coverage of the liberals grieving over Kamala Harris losing, okay? Because they're going through certain stages of grief, okay? At first, it was anger because they claim that America is racist, okay? You're racist, you're bigoted, you're sexist, and that is why Kamala Harris did win, okay? More than half the country just hates black women, right? This is what they claim. Now you have some people pushing election conspiracy theories, basically claiming that Trump really didn't win and that Elon Musk affected the outcome of the election using Starlink. Now, of course, these claims are false, okay, but Democrats are doing what they always do after they lose, which is to try to claim that the other side cheated.
Yep.
Now, we have some Democrats who happen to work for the Kamala campaign who were very much pro-Kamala, who were promising that Kamala was going to win, telling everybody she was going to win, even though apparently behind closed doors, they all knew that she wasn't going to win, right? They knew she had no chance. These same Democrats, okay, who happen to be black, have come out here and now they're floating Kamala Harris for positions that she's clearly not qualified
Exactly.
for. Okay, they're trying to give her a participation trophy. And one of the theories that has been floated here is that Joe Biden could resign as president to allow Kamala Harris to become the first black female president as a consolation prize for her losing to Trump. Okay,
oh my
just
God.
give her the presidency in a way that she didn't earn. Take a look.
Is looking for. That is my question. I'll start with you.
Joe Biden's been a phenomenal president. He's lived up to so many of the promises he's made. There's one promise left that he could fulfill, being a transitional figure. He could resign the presidency in the next 30 days, make Kamala Harris the president of the United States.
Oh, my God.
From being able to from having to oversee the January 6th transition, right, of her own defeat. And it would make sure that it would dominate the news at a point where Democrats have to learn drama and transparency and doing things that the public want to see is the time. This is the moment for us to change the entire perspective of how Democrats
Okay, this
operate.
has now jumped from an internet meme to a Sunday morning show.
Jamal's out here right now. It's a
Congratulations.
season of House of Cards.
I thought you were going to say, what about the Supreme Court? That's also out there.
Well, the Supreme Court might happen. I don't know if it will, but I think this is something that's...
Wow.
Like,
wow.
that right there is... Y'all see how Dana Bash just sitting there smiling? But anytime any Republican talking to her, she cut them off every second. But when somebody's saying something that she like and she want to hear, she'll just sit there and just let them run their mouth. Like, that is crazy. Oh, Joe Biden should just resign and make her the first black president. First off, this woman is not black. She's Indian. I don't know why they keep saying this. Ever since this woman went to talking about that she washed greens in a bathtub, because I don't know what black person washes greens in a bathtub. So, I mean, I don't know if she tried to make that an insult to us as if that's what we do. We don't do that. So this woman is not black. She's Indian. And I don't know why they keep on saying it. So Joe Biden should just step down and just make her president and it'll just take over the news. Oh, you're right. It'll take over the news because people be like, she didn't earn it. They just installed her like they installed her the first time when they kicked Joe out and installed her. Now they want to install her again. See, that's the problem. They don't never want to let nobody earn nothing. They just want to install who they want to install. Like, these people are delusional. And Kamala Harris is sending these folks to say this. Because why would she allow them to say some crap like this? Because this is what she wants. Because remember at the beginning of the video, like I told you, her camp and Joe Biden camp been going back and forth. Because they try to blame Joe Biden, say he's the reason why she lost because he didn't get out more earlier and all of that. And when he called Trump supporters garbage. So the problem is they won't take accountability of themselves. You got to remember, Kamala Harris, these are the same people, her and Tim Walz, calling folks Nazis, fascists, calling Donald Trump Hitler. Like, people don't like all that name calling. And the last 2 weeks of their campaign, that's all they kept pushing. He's a threat to democracy. He's dangerous. He got an enemy list. They always want to talk about an enemies list, but these are the same people that went after Donald Trump from last year into this year. Letitia James, Jack Smith, Fannie Willis, these dumb court cases where you got E. Jean Carroll talking about Trump did something to her 60 years ago in a store. But she don't remember anything because she know it's a lie, and she got a Biden-appointed judge to try to award her some money. How you award this woman some money who don't know anything, that didn't remember anything, you just give her money? Like, this is what they did. They went after Donald Trump the entire time. Now they want to play victim. Oh, he just want to be president because he just want revenge. Like, these people are delusional. Like they are crazy. So you can do it to me, but I can't do it to you. Is that what that is? Y'all can go after me, keep me in courtroom, try to throw my life away, raid my house, and do all of this crap. But now it's, oh, he just wants some get back. Like, these people are crazy. Now they want to install this woman. She ain't earned nothing. She been given everything. It started with Willie Brown talking about Donald Trump them lied. Donald Trump ain't even said anything about her relationship. That's the problem right there. Donald Trump ain't said anything about no Willie Brown. When did Donald Trump make a statement about her and Willie Brown? It was another woman that came out and said her husband Doug slapped her and all that. That didn't have nothing to do with Donald Trump. But when stuff come out but then these are the same people a week before the election brung a woman to CNN and said Donald Trump did something to her 30-some years ago. So this woman waited 31 years and 1 week before the election to come to CNN and say Donald Trump did something. Like, these people are crazy. I'm so sick of this crap.
Wow. You know what's hilarious about this? Is that Democrats will boo-hoo, whine, and cry, racism and bigotry and hate when Republicans and conservatives rightly point out that Kamala Harris is a DEI hire. She's a DEI vice president. She was not picked to be vice president based off her qualifications. She was picked to be vice president based off her race and her sex.
Yep.
And we know that she was not qualified because Democrats have come out here and basically admitted that, yeah, we really didn't want Kamala to take over for Joe Biden as the Democrat Party presidential candidate. We wanted an open primary. We know just over a year ago, Democrats were hard-pressed to even endorse Kamala Harris as vice president. They were talking about replacing her with Pete Buttigieg, right? Replace her with Pete Buttigieg. So we know that Democrats don't really believe in her. She just got her ass whooped, okay? She got a country butt whooping,
a landslide,
okay, in this election by Trump. And now Democrats want to try to make her president anyways by forcing Joe Biden to resign.
Like, these people crazy.
So that Kamala Harris doesn't have to oversee the certification of an election that she lost. Like, come on now. Come on. Come on. These people are a joke. These people are an absolute joke. Okay? I don't think they hear themselves when they talk, right?
They just say anything.
So then we have Bakari Sellers, who is also a Kamala stan. Remember, this guy was boohoo whining and crying when Kamala first declared, right?
I'm not sure people understand the pain or the suffering that goes along with being a white man in this country. I'm not sure people understand what it means to stay strong in the country. I'm not sure people understand what it means to have your back against the wall.
A crying Negro on CNN. And he is out here now floating Kamala Harris as a potential Supreme Court justice because the Democrats want Justice Sonia Sotomayor to retire. Okay, she's facing health issues. And now that Trump is going to be in office, essentially it seems like the plan is for Clarence Thomas and maybe Alito to step down because they're getting older, right? And for Trump to appoint more younger conservative judges, which will basically lock up the Supreme Court for the next 40 years, right? I mean, we're going to have the Supreme Court for a long time, okay? That's the thing that I love the most about winning this election is that the Democrats have no chance whatsoever of taking back over the Supreme Court unless something super crazy happens, right? But the other consolation prize for Kamala Harris, again, is to make her a Supreme Court justice by forcing Sonia Sotomayor to step down. Take a look.
Vince to retire immediately. Biden would have to nominate a successor. They would have to figure out how to bring enough senators on board, dodge whatever obstructions, and get it all on the floor. No room for error or delay. What do you think about that, Bakari?
No, I think that's actually a very good plan. I think it's something that should happen. Justice Sotomayor has been a more than able justice. I know that she may be having some personal issues that she contends with while serving on the bench. But, I don't want Justice Sotomayor to be another Ruth Bader Ginsburg in terms of staying too long. What does this mean for the dynamic of the court? The court is 6-3 now. If we're able to replace it with a Biden justice, it will still be 6-3.
Wow.
The possibility of Justice Sotomayor having to resign or retire in the next 4 years is extremely high. You couple that with Alito and Clarence Thomas, then that means that you go from a 6-3 court to a 7-2 court in terms of conservative versus liberal. And so I hope that Joe Biden makes the next 10 weeks as consequential as he can. I don't care about drawing outside the lines or what Republicans may think about it. This is within your purview. You can actually do it, and you should do
These
it.
people
And
crazy.
one more thing, John, is you have a hell of a vice president right there who has a legal pedigree.
Y'all notice something? Like, anybody that goes to CNN, if you part of their crew, they'll let you talk as long as you want to. When you saying something that they want to hear, they'll never cut you off. Just like I mentioned before. But let J.D. Vance or Byron Donalds go over there. They cut them off every second. And these people can just say anything they want, and they'll just sit there quiet as a mouse and let them just spew all type of lies and fake stuff just to be saying anything.
To sit on the Supreme Court and let Republicans go crazy and ape. I'm even mentioning that option.
You're floating. Are you floating? This is 7:39 a.m. on the East Coast. Did Bakari Sellers just float Vice President Kamala Harris as a potential Supreme Court nominee?
Not only am I floating it, but I want to stir up everything. I want people's heads to explode this morning so we go into the weekend just knowing that the chaos has not ended just yet.
Yeah, so I just love how these Kamala Harris supporters, advisors, propagandists, whatever you want to call them, continue to humiliate themselves on national television.
Exactly.
Trying to essentially advocate for Kamala to get participation trophies and DEI positions.
These people crazy.
Even though she lost, right? Again, just proving the point that everybody has continued to make about Kamala Harris, which is that she's earned nothing in her life, right?
Nothing.
Literally, every single position she's ever gotten in her life is because some man gave it to her, right? And now they're advocating for more of that, right? Willie Brown helped her out as a DA, right, to become the local DA in San Francisco, which helped her ultimately run for Attorney General, okay, and to become a senator. Joe Biden picking her as vice president, despite the fact that she earned not one vote in the Democratic primary whatsoever. And now all of a sudden, they want Joe Biden to make her president, right, or to make her a Supreme Court justice, when Kamala Harris clearly is not even qualified to run a lemonade stand. But again, Bakari Sellers is saying this to own the conservatives, right? He wants Republican and conservative heads to explode because Kamala Harris can still win, right? This is what they're trying to do. They're still trying to figure out ways for Kamala Harris to win, even though she lost. Okay, these people are so salty. They just can't let go of the fact that the American people do.
And then if Donald Trump was doing all of this, what they'll be saying, he don't accept the results. Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? This is what the Democrats will be saying. But now since the shoe is on the other foot, now they want to do all this crying, complaining, because she ain't coming out telling them to stop saying that. Obviously, she going along with this crap. Like, get up out of here. I'm telling you, CNN just say anything. They can't accept the fact that she lost in a landslide, losing every single swing state, got blowed out. And they can't accept the fact.
Do not want her. Okay, they do not want her. And what I find to be most hilarious thing about this is this idea that Biden would even do this in the first place. As if Biden doesn't hate Kamala Harris, right? They hate each other. He's not going to do that. So why the hell would Biden give Kamala Harris something that she didn't earn when Biden didn't want to drop out of the race in the first place? Right?
Exactly.
He didn't even want to drop out. And according to the reports behind closed doors, the Kamala campaign is blaming Joe Biden for why she lost, right?
That's what I said. Yep.
She's blaming Joe Biden. So I just find it to be hilarious how this guy is relying on Joe Biden, probably the happiest man in the world right now, that Kamala Harris lost. Okay, he's angry that he got pushed out. But again, his revenge was the fact that Kamala lost, right? Why would you think that he would do something like that for Kamala Harris? Okay, why would you think something like that? Okay,
that's just stupid.
Also on top of that, the Democrats are so disorganized right now. They're so dysfunctional. They're too busy playing the blame game. They're not organized enough to even do something like that, right? To even put Kamala Harris in a position like that, okay? So, again, this is just really, really, really funny to me how these individuals are coping with Kamala Harris losing. They're now advocating for her to be put into positions that she didn't earn.
Didn't earn
when people criticize Kamala Harris and say, yeah, well, she didn't earn it, they'll say, well, you're just saying that because you're hateful and you're bigoted and you just hate black women. And it's like, no, that's not why I'm saying it. I'm saying it because literally she didn't earn it, right? The American people told her, we don't want you to be president, but you guys are advocating for her to be president anyways in a way in which she literally did not earn it.
Exactly.
It's just hilarious. It really is.
But there we go right there. Make sure y'all go over to Black Conservative Perspective channel. Go subscribe to him. Let him know in the comment section that I sent you. He's an amazing YouTuber. He does a great job over there. I definitely had to cover this. But as y'all can see, this is what they're trying to do. They trying to install Kamala Harris as president, trying to get Joe Biden to resign. Like, these people just get on CNN and just say anything. First off, like Black Conservatives said, Joe Biden didn't want to lead the first time. He kept saying, I'm not dropping out. They forced him out. And now all of a sudden, his campaign and her campaign been going back and forth at each other. And all of a sudden, he just going to resign and just make her president. Like, these people just say anything, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this. Thank you all for watching, especially the ones that made it to the end. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.